Hello my gorgeous babes out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun glittery stuff. So if those are things you're also into, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But in today's video, I'm gonna get a little spooky, a little dramatic with the new Hauntingly Glamorous palette from Alien Cosmetics. This is a collaboration with Nicole Adams, and she created this beautiful palette right here. So I thought in today's video I would create two looks, do some swatches, and let you know what I think about this palette. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. Alright my little pumpkins, welcome back. We are almost in spooky season. I think it's officially fall in 2 days and I am so happy. There's so much pumpkin things in the grocery store right now and I picked up a lot of it, okay? I have pumpkin butter, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin bagels, pumpkin coffee. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff. And this is the only time of year that I can find pumpkin everything. I don't know why it's not all year round, but I'm just gonna live it up as much as I can. But if you are also a pumpkin lover like me, leave a little pumpkin emoji in the comments below. I'll be so excited if there's a lot of those, because if you are into pumpkin, you are my friend. I mean, you're also my friend if you don't like pumpkin, but I'm just excited, okay? I'm doing too much probably. But anyways, let's get into this palette. So if you don't know about Alien Cosmetics, they are a indie brand and they make very mysterious, dark makeup products. Like their theming is just that more like vampy kind of makeup style, and I am totally here for it. And they have stunning quality, like their eyeshadows are so good. They also have face products, I think pigments. I haven't tried those, but all of the palettes I've tried have been super amazing. I have other videos with their palettes. I think I did one in the strawberry milkshake palette. I'll link that below, as well as the not normal palette. They were both really good, so I'm very excited to crack into this. And if you don't know about Nicole Adams, she is a beauty YouTuber and she also is on Instagram, and she creates these stunning, bold, dramatic looks. She creates these spooky looks. She's like really into Halloween, so this was a perfect collaboration for the perfect time of the year. I will link her social media platforms below. Definitely check her out. Her looks are stunning. You can see the beautiful look she created with this palette. So I'll show you guys what this looks like up close. This is $40 and this is not available right now. There was a pre-order, but it's sold out. But the official launch date for this is on Friday, September 24th. And on the back of it has all the ingredients and it tells you which ones are pigments. There are 6 pigments in here, so if you don't like pressed pigments, then you might want to stay away from this. But if you don't mind, then you'll be happy, because that means they're going to be super pigmented. So in here, there's a big old mirror. It has little like ghosts on there that is so cute. And this is mainly a matte palette. There are 2 like light shimmers in here, a green light shimmer and a pink light shimmer, and those are perfect as inner corner highlights. And then the rest are mattes. There's one matte that has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I love this color story. I love that there's so many like deep colorful mattes in here. This is totally my kind of color story. So I'm very excited to create some looks with this. I'll show you guys up close. And there's little imprints. Like there's like little gravestones and little spooky little ghosts. That's such a cute little touch. But love it very much. And if you are curious, they are also a cruelty-free brand. So this is a cruelty-free palette. So I think that's everything that I wanted to share about this, and I think it'd be a good time to zoom you guys in and create some looks with this palette. It is time for look number 1, and it would not be a Hauntingly Glamorous video without some kitty cat ears because we are going into spooky season. But let's get into look number 1. I want to concentrate on this row down here and maybe use that as my inner corner highlight, but this is predominantly going to be a matte look. That's what I'm trying to do here. So let me get this Kaleidos brush. I did prime with the Glam Light primer. And I'm going to go into Unhappy Darling, and I want to concentrate this on just the outer corner. I don't want to bring it all the way into the crease. I have an idea in my head on how I want this look to turn out, so I just want to concentrate it on the outer corner and just do that. So here we are. I'm just picking it up and kind of patting it in. I don't want to swipe because this can get patchy. Like shades like this can get patchy if you just go and you just start swishing it all over the place. So I'm just kind of patting, and then we'll go back in, or I will go back in and blend the edges. But I just want to concentrate this all on the outer corner. I think that looks good for now. This look is going to be super simple. A lot is not going to go on with this look. So I think I want to take a little bit of Seance Weather, this deep blue matte, and it's even deeper than the purple. And I'm going to just use that on the outer corner right here, just to make this look even more deep, a little bit more smoky. I don't want to take this too far up either. I just want to concentrate it on that outer corner. That is a great deep blue matte. It laid on top of that purple so nicely, and it's not patchy or anything. It's really pigmented, and it just blended right into that purple shade really nicely. And that's all I want to do with the deep blue. I don't want to take it any further than that. Other eye is done, and these two shades just blended into one another seamlessly, and I have no fallout from either one of these shades. And that's crazy because usually like deep mattes will have fallout, and I was packing this on the lid, so I'm very impressed by that. But now I want to take Unpleasant Dreams, and I want to just stamp that all on the inner portion of the lid and see how that looks. See how opaque it is. It's a pastel periwinkle shade. So let's get like a packing brush to do that. I'm not going to lay down any kind of base. You could go in with like a white base if you wanted to make it brighter, or some concealer. But I just want to see how it does on its own. So I'm going to pick it up and pack that on. Ooh, it comes on the brush really nicely. And I'm just going to pack that all in this part. Ooh, it is pigmented. Yes. I'm very happy about that, because sometimes pastels can be like super sheer and not have enough pigmentation, but I just knew Alien Cosmetics would not fail me with the pigmentation. They're just such a good brand. Very good quality shadows, very consistent. Every palette I've tried has been like really good. So I just want to do that. I'm going to take it up into the crease too, just to meet it up with that. This pastel matte is wonderful. Look how pigmented it is. And these shades just blend really nicely into one another. And I didn't even have to put a base or anything to get it to be this opaque and vibrant. So this is a really well formulated pastel. Very happy with that shade. But I want to run like a different color on the lower lash line. I'm thinking I'm going to go in with Pale and Mysterious. This shade right here, it's like a seafoam green. Hopefully that will pick up. Maybe use that on the outer corner. I just want to use more shades in this palette just to see how everything performs, so we can get a kind of idea about the formula and all of this. So I'm just going to stamp that on like in the inner portion. See how opaque this is. I mean, it is a more pastel shade, but I think we can make it work. And then I'm going to take this shade right here, the deep teal. It's called Movie Macrame. Is that how you say the name? I'm not totally sure, but I'm gonna just use that on the outer edge. Ooh, yes. Ooh, that's a really pretty tone. It looks kind of different in the pan. I wasn't expecting it to translate like that on the eyes. What a pleasant little surprise. I thought it was gonna look a lot deeper and a lot more green, but this is a lot more like bluey teal. This is really pretty. I'm gonna take it further in. This looks really nice together, these two like different tones, really pretty. I want to take a like brush that I didn't add any shadow to, and I'm just gonna run that on the edge here, just so I can blend the edges. So now I want to take Elvira this like pink iridescent shade. Ooh, it's like a violet pinky shifty shade, and take this pencil right here, and I'm just gonna use it all in the inner corner just to get some brightness. I think I want to wet my brush just to make it a little bit more intense. But these kind of shades make beautiful inner corner highlights, especially if you want something a little bit more interesting that has like a shift to it. That made a beautiful inner corner highlight. It's like a very soft, like pinky iridescent. I think it looks really, really pretty. So I think that's it for like the shadows that I wanted to use on my eyes. So I'm gonna go off camera, you know, do the whole liner situation, figure out something for my waterline, and put on some mascaras, figure out something for the lips, and I will be right back. The look is complete. What do you guys think? I am very happy with this. I think it turned out way better than I expected it to come out. I love how these mattes performed. They just meshed really well with one another. This is so pretty. I love it. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm really feeling this look. But I wanted to keep it a little bit more vampy, so I went in with the Zoeva Pure Matte Lip in the shade Wicker Wings. It's a like cool tone mocha shade, but it has a little bit of a hint of purple to it. So I thought it paired really nicely with this eye look. And then I went in with the LA Girl Shockwave Liner in Fresh to just brighten up my waterline and go with the shade on the bottom part. And then I tightline with the Nabla Cupid's Arrow in number 4. Best black pencil I've ever tried. And then I went in with my favorite Thrive mascara. This is the Liquid Lash Extension, just so I could have some more of a dramatic eye look. And that is how I finished it. I'm very happy with this. So I think it's a good time to now go into look number 2. Time for look number 2, and if my makeup looks messed up, it's because I took off the first one. Doing this back to back because I need to get this video out. But I think I want to use the red shades and this green, just calling my name, maybe use that in the inner corner and see what we can do. I think I want to do a halo eye. So I think I'm going to take Vampira, this deep burgundy, and I'm going to use that in the inner and outer portion of the lid. Just gonna stamp that on and stamp that over here and see if we can create a halo eye. I feel like I struggle really bad with halo eyes to like get the shape just right. And my cat is over here just rubbing up on everything in my room. Oh, he's so funny. Okay, I think this looks a little crazy right now, but we will get there. Trust the process. I didn't want to take the burgundy shade in like the center. I just wanted to leave it bare. But I do want to go into Morticia, the like lighter bright red that's in the palette, and use that to just like blend the edges a little bit. I do want it to show on the look. So I'm just using this little pencil brush just to blend the edges with it. Okay, I think that looks good for now. Do I want to lay down anything in the center? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to now pack Glamour Ghoul, that beautiful limey green matte, all in the center. See how opaque it is? And see if the little shimmers show up in this shade. But I'm just using this packer brush from Nabla. I'm just going to stamp it on in the center. Ooh, wow. That is pigmented. I swear, these mattes are so good. And you can definitely see the little shimmer specks in this. I love like the contrast between this shade and like the deep burgundy. It's really, really nice. Wow, wow. This looks so cool. I love this in the center, this lime shade. And I love that the little shimmer specks are showing up on my lid. I've been having so much fun playing with mattes, and this is so weird. I never thought I would say something like that because like my whole life I've been all about shimmers, and I'm just having so much fun with these like predominantly matte palettes that have been coming out. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I think I want to do the lower lash line. I don't think I'm going to use any different color. I think I'm just going to stick with Vampira and use Morticia to blend it out. So I'm just going to take this pencil brush and run that all along the lower lash line. Okay, lower lash is done. I did pull in some of the Morticia shade. I forgot to show you guys me doing that. But I don't like to like do the halo on the bottom too. I feel like it just looks weird on my eyes for some reason. So I just wanted to keep it a solid color underneath. But now let's do the inner corner, and I'm going to use the Lily shade all in the inner corner. Get a little bit of iridescent green brightness. I'm going to wet the brush just so it can just go on as best as possible. Be a little bit creamy because I feel like this one is a little bit more flaky. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is like a pearly shade. I think I put way too much on my brush. That was my fault. I like kind of digged in hard to this shade. Okay, I think that looks really nice. This is more on like the pale side. I feel like it has more of like maybe like a teal shift on this, but it still made a beautiful inner corner highlight. I think I took it up a little higher than I wanted to, but it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some liner, you know, figure out something in the waterline, some mascara, figure out the lippy situation, and I will be right back. So here we are. Look number 2 is complete. What do you guys think of this one? I do like the halo eye situation I got going on with the like limey green in the center. It's such a contrast with like the burgundy shades, and they all performed really well. I love this. I think number 1 was like my favorite look, but I still really like this one as well. So what I did off camera was I used the LA Girl Shockwave liner and the shade Gotcha to match the green in the center. I also tightlined with the Nabla Cupid's Arrow, and number 4, I used the Thrive mascara again, and then on my lips, I am using the Proper Beauty lipstick in Her Magic. It's like a deeper pink shade, a deeper cool tone, like pinky berry shade. And I thought it tied in with the look beautifully, and I'm a fan with how this turned out as well. But that was everything for look number 2. Okay, my loves, it is time to wrap up this video and give you guys my first impressions on this. Now, I already knew I was gonna love this because I've tried Alien Cosmetics formula and I am just a fan. Every palette I've tried, I have been really impressed by the quality. So this is just as good as the other palettes. The mattes in here are very, very pigmented, but also blendable. So you can maneuver them, you can move them around. The mattes go with one another really nicely. Everything just blends into one another like a dream. So if you like deep, dark mattes, you're gonna love these mattes. If you like pigmented pastels, you're gonna love these pastels, and you're just gonna be so happy, especially if you love mattes. And it is surprising that I love this palette so much because I'm a lover of shimmers and metallics and super foiled shades, and I don't typically do all matte looks, but this palette makes me want to play with mattes and do all matte looks. That's how much I love the palette and the quality and the shade selection. I think it's just very unique. I don't see a lot of palettes that look like this, and I'm just really, really happy with this. Now, the 2 shimmers in here, I feel like they're more like satins. They're definitely meant to be more like inner corner shades. They're just on the very light, like pearly white iridescent end, and it has that like pink shift and that green shift. Now, I'm not sure how well they would do as like lid shades because they're on the more sheer side. I'm sure you could like top it over a matte, but I think these just stand out the best when used as inner corner highlights. But if you are eyeing this color story out, if you love mattes, you love like deep looks, you like to have a little bit of pastels and like iridescent little inner corner highlights, I think you would love this. This would also pair really nicely with other palettes as well because the matte formula is just really good quality, and it's such a fun color story. But that was my thoughts on this. I had so much fun creating these looks. I hope you like the ones that I created. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it was helpful in letting you know whether this is something for you or not. But please let me know in the comments below. Do you plan to pick this up? Did you pass on it? Or just how you are doing or what you're up to? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like fashion, makeup, beauty, and all that fun stuff, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. And don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette link, the launch information. I'll have Cindy Nicole Adams' contact information where you can find her so you can check out her videos as well. I will also link the makeup that's on my face and everything that I'm wearing in case you're curious. I will also link my contact information. I am also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. If you want to check me out over there, I would really love that. But thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting my channel, and for hanging out with me for a little bit. I really appreciate it. But I do hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.